Good evening, my fellow Americans. As many of you know, bass fishing is sort of a national institution in this country, yet the very foundation of the sport has a tremendous amount of challenges ahead of it. And if we're going to ensure it for future generations, some steps need to be taken. Therefore, beginning immediately, I'm going to issue a set of executive orders and begin working with state and federal and local officials to design an initiative designed to protect the future of bass fishing. I've laid out a 5-step plan that I'm going to go over here and to give everybody an idea of what we're going to move forward with. First of all, the practice of spraying chemicals on our grass to control aquatic vegetation will stop. No longer will this be legal. Instead, I'm working on an initiative to develop programs to use mechanical harvesters to control grass. Mechanical harvesters not only allow officials, state, local, federal officials to specifically control the amount of grass they want to eliminate or keep in place for fish habitat, but the grass that is produced and the grass that is harvested from these machines can be used as livestock feed, cattle feed, other types of feed for animals. In addition, it's an excellent way to create additional jobs for Americans out there. So the practice of spraying toxic chemicals on our waters is over. Any agency, any companies that continue to do this will face severe, stiff, harsh fines as a result. Second, companies will not be allowed to pollute our air and water around our lakes. As many anglers know, there's a lot of different companies that are on the shoreline of lakes across our country. We've had a tremendous problem in this country with mercury contamination in our waters. Every state in the United States of America has some type of warning for eating fish because of mercury contamination. Therefore, we are going to institute policies where violations of pollution that is put into the waters by companies will be dealt with severely and harshly. Fines will be instituted on any companies that continue to do this, and those fines, the revenues from those fines, will be used to fund different type of fisheries management products, increase habitat, and in general improve the fishing on the lakes. Multiple violations from companies that continue to do this will result in their being shut down. Thirdly, on this plan, dock owners, specifically marina dock owners, will no longer be allowed to claim the water around their docks. Currently around the country, marina dock owners abuse the public waters, put the water off limits around their docks. They lease the docks. They have contingencies worked out with the state and county to allow them to keep anglers from fishing around their docks. This will no longer stand in this country. Nobody will be allowed to tell where you can or cannot fish around a dock as long as you're not trespassing on private property. Fourth, the number of tournaments held on our lakes across the country will begin to be regulated. Everybody knows before I was elected president, I was a professional bass angler for over 30 years. We have way too many bass tournaments on this lake that are not regulated, resulting in tremendous fish kills, resulting in safety concerns, and resulting in overall just overuse of our lakes. We're going to work with state, local officials, chamber of commerces around the country, tournament directors. We're going to find a sustainable number of tournaments that can be held on each body of water, and those tournaments are going to have to be applied for by applications that don't conflict with other tournaments. This particular institution or initiative will allow our fisheries to remain productive and sustainable over the long term. Fourth and finally in this program is we are going to start addressing the overdevelopment of shoreline on our lakes. Everybody out there that is on the lakes across the country that fishes can see the rapid, unchecked overdevelopment of the land across the lakes, including clear-cutting practices on some of the lakes. This results in a number of pollution issues. It results in the loss of the aesthetics of a lake. It results in erosion that occurs on the lake. And we're going to begin to set initiatives to work with state and local officials to put up some type of parameters and some type of framework to limit the amount of development that occurs on our lakes as a result in an effort to improve fishing for years down the road. These initiatives that we're going to begin with this administration are designed to protect the sustainability of the waters that we fish. We are just here temporarily. It is our job to hand down our planet and our lakes and our waters and our stream in a better condition than we found them when we got here. And the current rate we're going at, my fellow Americans, that is not happening. Our environment is being degraded, our water quality is being degraded, our air quality is being degraded, and with this administration, that stops. We're going to make sure we have a sustainable environment where people 100 years from now can go out and enjoy the waters, enjoy the lakes, without having overdevelopment, pollution, and other factors that we are rapidly heading down at this moment. Therefore, we're going to institute these laws into effect soon. It's going to benefit the entire country as a result. And thanks for your patience this evening, and best of luck to everybody on the water. Thank you.